Hey guys, thank you so much for coming again to my YouTube channel to watch another one of my tutorials. Before I even get started, I have to say thank you again. I told you I'm going to keep saying it over and over again, but I truly am grateful, guys. It's been a hectic few weeks. Sometimes I've had like really, like low points, and I must admit, you guys, your kind words, your messages, it really does encourage me. I'm so happy that I'm able to help you, honestly. Yeah, it makes me so happy. So I do appreciate it. Thanks to everyone. Apologies if I'm still taking long to get back to you. I will get back to you, but please guys, do not forget to not only subscribe to my channel, but guys, press the notifications so you can know when new videos are coming out. A lot of you guys are asking me questions, and some of the videos on my channel I've already answered them. So do invest in yourself and go through all the videos, have a look, because I find that I touch on a lot of stuff surrounding the subject on my videos, so I may have answered your questions. Do that. Don't forget also, if you like this video, to give me a thumbs up, or if you have any questions, or if there's anything that you would like me to cover, do not forget to comment below. Even video suggestions that you guys may have, please do comment below. Even if you guys just want to let me know how you're going with your journey as a stylist, whether through my videos you've started, please also talk to me. I want to hear from you, so comment below, or continue to send me messages or emails. I get a lot of DMs as well on Instagram, so please do follow me on social media. Below I put my handle so you guys can see it. But yes, do connect with me so I can talk to you guys, because I think that's the most important thing, right? Also, to those of you who have purchased a mug, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. For those who really do see my content and understand how much time it takes to do these videos to help you guys, and I really am researching and thinking hard of the best way to kind of teach you guys in less than 20 minutes or half an hour. I'm trying my best. So those who are supporting me and who have purchased a mug, thank you. If you haven't already, please do support me. Have a look at my shop. I'm going to put the link below as well, and in the description for you to have a look. Big shout out to Dion Smith, DS Hair, for this amazing unit. This unit's called Kylie. I will be doing a review on this, so do keep your eyes out on my blog. But also do let me know if you guys obviously want to see more lifestyle stuff on here. I know that I teach a lot of tutorial stuff, but there is a lot of content that I put out on my blog, which is obviously all about me. Do let me know if this is something that you are interested in seeing. So with a lot of my other videos, they are based on questions that I get quite a lot. This is something which has popped up in quite a lot of my videos. I talk about client clothing mood boards. There's two types of mood boards that I kind of create. No, three I would say. A photo shoot one, one which is for a client. So say for example, if I was working with a personality or a celebrity or an influencer, I would create something for them. And then there would be a clothing one. With a personality, I would tend to kind of incorporate some of the clothing into that one, but today I am focusing on a clothing mood board. This is something that you're going to work with a lot more compared to the others. Obviously from this you can kind of gauge how I create a mood board, but I thought this is a really important thing to cover for you guys. Now let's start by what is a clothing mood board. So usually my client will give me a mood board, an idea, a concept that they want to execute. I will ask for simple things like how many looks, because we need to know that, right? What styles are they going for, and so on and so on. This video will kind of actively show you me creating one, so you can kind of see exactly what I am doing. The purpose of why I create these mood boards is so that my vision is clearly put out, so that my client can see where I'm going with it. It is almost a meeting point. It is a merger. It is a merger for ideas. A lot of stylists, you know, they don't really like to do this, but time is money. And at the end of the day, I don't want to spend a lot of the time on something and it's not what someone kind of pictures. I don't want to spend a lot of time on something and, you know, waste money. This is something that we need to cut out, especially if we are working with someone who has a tight deadline. I find that getting the idea out there is really, really easy. I mean, it takes a while, but once you get the hang of it, it is something which can save you so much time. I create it because it is part of my brand. This is something that you get when you work with me. I like to be professional, I like to be organized, so this is something which I feel suits with my brand. This is something that I like to create. You can choose to create it yourself, because I do feel like it just takes you up a little bit of a notch. So I tend to create mine in Keynotes or Pages. I prefer Keynotes. It's just like PowerPoint. This is something where you could just pull in images, you could copy and paste images, you can put text boxes wherever you want. It's a lot fiddly when you do it in Word. So this is something that I tend to use. You need finances in place. So make sure that before you're kind of creating this, you've had that conversation with your client as to where the finances is coming from. Is the clothing budget coming from them, or is it going to be from you? Sometimes it comes from them and they want to keep the clothes, or they want you to buy and return. Or sometimes you are the person who is going to purchase it and you are going to do a buy and return, or if you like any items, you're going to keep them, or if anyone loves it, you can even choose to sell it. So those are your options for that. Also, you're going to need time. Mood boards usually take me about a day or two. It will take me a few hours to create it, and hopefully the client gets back to me soon. I find that when they take a little bit longer, I have to then research more items, because you'll be surprised. A lot of items, they sell out very quickly online. I tend to do mine online, as I've just explained. Sometimes I do go into store and I like to pick up bits and pieces, but I just find that having the visual link and being able to just say, look, this is online, this is available in this size, and you know, I just find it a lot quicker for me, and I work that way. So I'm guessing, as a stylist, you're asking me, Erica, where do I look? So this is definitely dependent on price. So sometimes your client is going to have an idea of, you know, how much they can give you for their clothing budget. Also, it is dependent on your client. So if your client is higher end, you know for a fact you're going to be looking at higher end stores. You know, House of Fraser, even some of the higher end places on ASOS or Selfridges, you know, you're going to be looking at that, opposed to a brand which is working with, you know, quite young, fresh, fast fashion, you know, commercial stuff. You know, you're a lot freer. You can go to like the Misguideds, again, bits of ASOS, you know, New Look, all of these sort of brands. That is what you're going to look at. Your mood board also dictates where you are going to look, because at the end of the day, it has to fit this. Like I was saying a while ago in one of my videos, I had a client who wanted hot pink clothes. It was so hard at that time because it wasn't in. But I managed to think to myself, where is somewhere where they're going to have a large range of clothes? Again, I went to these fast fashion places, just like Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, where they've got dresses for like 10 quid, 20 quid, around that range, but they've got so many different styles that they must have what I need. So I kind of looked at that. You know, if your client really wants something that's really unique and particular, you can pull from some brands. I mean, that's if you've got the relationship. But for stuff like this, I tend to just buy and return. I also find that how your model looks, you know, their size, their skin tone, you know, their shape, all of these sort of things, that also dictates where you buy from. Again, this is like with personal styling, you know, depending on that person, that's where you're going to look, that's where you're going to buy. Things have to suit, the clothes have to suit, the colours have to suit, the shape of the clothes have to suit. You know, it's really difficult sometimes when you've got high-end models. They tend to have a flatter chest. So although I do love plunging pieces, I have noticed and found it very difficult sometimes to style this. It can look really edgy sometimes, but then for something more commercial, when there is no breasts there, it doesn't look right. So you've really got to be smart about this and, you know, just style correctly. So without further ado, let's get started, and I'm going to show you how I create a clothing mood board.
So what you're seeing right here is Pages Open. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at my client's mood board just for a better idea of what I need to create. So this is what I picked up from my client in terms of details of the collections that I'm going to be working with. So I'm going in first with the synthetic wigs. I'm making sure that it is big enough and it is clear. I'm making sure that I'm also putting the wig type along with the customer type. So I need to know what customer I am going to be dressing, basically what customer I am going to be pulling in for this client. This also means that I need to clarify what type of colour palette. So I have gone with a pastel colour for this synthetic range. So I'm kind of looking for a pastel colour. This one seems perfect. So I'm putting this in at the top. So this is going to be inspiration for all of the looks that I am going to be creating. I'm also looking at some colour pop pieces here, and I'm going to pop that in as well in the top, and this is going to be inspiration as well for that page. Also, yes, do not forget how many looks. So I'm also placing here how many looks that I need to create. Obviously, you guys know me. I'm going to make sure that I choose some extras. So I've opened up Boohoo, and I'm having a look on the pastel pieces at the moment. And obviously opening in a new tab all of the items that I love. So let's go with this dress first. I'm just taking a closer look at the details of the dress to see how it will be shot and how it will look on camera, of course. I'm adding that to my bag, and then I am going to screen grab it because I can't copy and paste this one. And I'm going to swipe over to that mood board and drag that in and put it in the perfect size. So I'm just going to obviously look around. I found this gorgeous dress. I love the colour. Don't think it's going to fit with this particular range that I'm going to be styling, the synthetic. So I'm still going to screen grab it in mind for another collection I have to create. But yeah. So now moving on over to the yellow dresses. I'm browsing that, and obviously again I'm opening in a new tab the pieces that I love. So I've checked again on the client's brief and looked at the hair. So I've noticed that there's particular hair colours that are not going to suit really strong colour pop colours that I had before. So you will see further on that I've kind of changed this around just a little bit. But again, at the moment, I really want some soft colours for this mood board, this particular wig type. And also, if you're seeing here, I am making sure that any really strong details that are on the dress, I am picking that up and letting the client know. So again, here I am just fixing it up, and that's how it's going to look. So I'm going on to the next wig type collection, copying and pasting obviously because I love that format. I'm going to use that format throughout this clothing mood board, and taking a look. So this one is lace machine wigs. The client is middle to high range. So again, for the customer type, I'm putting this in as well. This is making it so clean and clear. I mean, anyone can look at this and understand what's kind of going on. So yeah, this is why I do it that way. Again, it's 6 looks. For this one, I'm going to go with earthy tones. So again, I've looked for a colour palette which kind of represents earthy tones, put it in the corner for some inspiration, screen grabbing some more looks and putting it in my mood board. So this is how it's going to look, and now I'm going to move on to my final wig type. Again, copying and pasting in that format for the details, and I've decided to go for white dresses for this premium wig range. So this is how it's looking at the end. So I'm just going through each of these to just check through. This is going to be the final mood board. I'm just going to clean this up, make sure it's just only the pages. Yeah, sometimes I leave looks over just for options, but again, you can see there's more than 6 looks there. So I export it to a PDF, just kind of up the quality a little bit. And as you can see, I'm saving it as clothing options as well, naming it so that my client, when they download it, it's easy to find. And that's it.
So I'm hoping that you found this helpful. I'm hoping that you guys are able to now go off and create your own clothing mood boards. Again, I'm not holding you down and saying you need to create this, because there are lots of stylists who don't do this, but this is something that I personally prefer to do. Don't worry, I will be also trying to create a video for you to show you how to make a client one. Just really want to encourage you guys to just keep on pushing, keep on striving for success, and don't be like me. Do not keep aiming for perfection, because otherwise you will never get started. Guys, I really want you to just start off small, you know, humble beginnings. There are a lot of things that I look at that I created in the beginning that I'm not too happy with, but at the end of the day, there is always an option and an opportunity to keep, you know, creating better and better content. I know a lot of you guys aren't doing shoots, you're not creating mood boards, you're not doing a lot of stuff because you guys are worried that it's not perfect enough yet. Guys, just get started. That is my biggest plea to all of you out there. Just go for it, guys. And you know, the worst case scenario, you find out it's not for you, but you'll never know until you get started. So stay confident, stay motivated, and guys, stay slaying. Don't forget to switch on the notifications, and do not forget to go through this channel and watch my videos. Do it, guys. Invest in yourself, because I've answered so many of you lot's questions. I'm still getting answered today, so do it, please, guys. Please, I beg you. Oh my god, please don't make me repeat myself. Also, guys, if there are any questions you want me to answer, do, you know, comment below, but watch my videos first before you ask that question, please. And also, guys, do not forget to share my videos. Help get my videos out there. This is something that's really, really important for me. You know, I am about helping you guys be successful. Don't forget, I'm still doing the mentoring Mondays, guys, so please also look in the description below for more details. Thanks for watching again, and I will see you soon. Bye.